I want to talk about this situation where Pixar and
What'd you say?
Disney,
One more time.
Disney
You stupid.
have whitewashed Princess Tiana in the new movie called Wreck-It Ralph 2.
For the love of God, can we please stop cherry-picking every social justice charge on everything you see in front of your derped-up faces?
Where I guess they feature all of the Disney princesses in this one big reunion. And as you can see, Pixar...
And wrong.
The Wreck-It Ralph series were done by Walt Disney Animation Studios.
They basically replaced all of the Disney princesses with a modern 3D animated version, so they all look a little different, no doubt they do. But anyone with eyes and anyone with integrity can see and just be honest and admit that Tiana, hands down, looks the most different from all the other princesses. Her nose is smaller. I was reading the Root article, like they said, she apparently got a nose job.
Lesson number 1, stay far away from the Root.
Her hair is lighter, is loose textured, which clearly makes her look biracial or racially ambiguous.
Really? Because I see a scene coming from a computer animated film where the tech heads working on this project can do way more things than a hand-drawn 2D film can. I mean, yeah, the 2D Tiana has a bit of lighting and shading going on, but that's really the best they can do. Whereas the 3D, they can do so much more in the detailing.
Compared to her dark-skinned, black, and unambiguous original animation, which in the original animation, her hair was up. In some clips, her hair was down, but it clearly is, her hair is darker. It looks more like a perm or a press and curl, that black girls wear. It definitely doesn't look like, a natural type 3 hair texture that a lot of biracials have, okay? So it doesn't look like that in the original animation. Her skin is obviously lighter. Her lips are smaller. And, you have a lot of people who are looking at these comparisons and they're really reaching and they're pretending that they don't see the difference. They're gaslighting black women like they always do when things like this happen.
Seriously, go to some kids and ask them if the Tiana in the 2D movie is different from the 3D version via biracial. Go on, ask them. I mean, I already know what the answer is, but for shits and giggles, ask them.
One guy was even under there like, oh, well, maybe she has on a lace front. Like, it's just really ridiculous at this point. But just a couple weeks ago, or maybe it was a few weeks ago, I did a video on it. People clearly saw that Anna Diop didn't look anything like Starfire, but suddenly when it comes to them basically transforming a dark-skinned, black, unambiguous cartoon character into a racially ambiguous one, suddenly they go blind and they can't see that. Suddenly they don't know what you're talking about and it's not a big deal. And this is how you know that people are full of it. It's really selective outrage. They see what they want to see. If it's something that, doesn't affect them, they don't care.
Big difference! Starfire in the cartoon is orange, not black. You're seriously comparing Starfire to Tiana, where one character goes from one color to another, while the other one apparently has the same color skin, just has a brighter tone?
Really?
And when you compare the other princesses to their original animation, all of them look quite similar. Cinderella looks very similar.
Meh. She looks a bit anorexic, and her eyes are way too big. But that's Disney's new design for women these days. Give them big ol' eyes, cause big eyes mean they're cute.
Elsa looks very similar.
Well, she better be, considering that she's a 3D animated character.
Sleeping Beauty looks the same.
Yeah, she does look... Wait a minute. Why does she have a Danish on her head?
Belle from Beauty and the Beast looks very similar.
Eyes big, looks anorexic.
Then when you get to Tiana, and also Pocahontas, I want to put her in there as well. They whitewashed Pocahontas as well.
Okay, but seriously, it's Pocahontas. That movie.
And someone on Twitter said something about Pocahontas being whitewashed. So it was clearly done on purpose like it always is, okay? They're whitewashing especially the black character and other characters of color. Mulan didn't really look as Asian either, so...
Yes, she does. It's just her slanty eyes were bigger.
This happens all the time. And before I continue, for the idiots out there, I know you guys are going to come under here gaslighting, saying, oh, well, black women and girls, you shouldn't be getting your validation from cartoon characters anyway. This is stupid.
Correct!
Listen, just like white girls and, women get their validation and their self-esteem, and, just like they develop a sense of self-worth from white animated princesses, black girls get theirs from Princess Tiana. Okay, so don't come under here shaming black women and girls for getting their validation from animated princesses when all other groups of women do too, okay?
Are we talking adult women or kids?
Asian women got theirs from Mulan, Native American women got theirs from Pocahontas, and so on. Black women and girls aren't unlike any other group of women and girls who get their validation from cartoon characters in the media. So if you think that it's so ridiculous, then you need to go over to white women and tell them how ridiculous they are as well.
Oh my God! Stop!
This is a gaslight free zone, and if you come under here with that gaslighting, you're getting blocked, okay?
So if I write a comment on your video disagreeing with you, no insults of any kind, you'll block me. Such an authoritative cunt!
But with this situation, I saw mostly biracial women and, racially ambiguous women, white women, and black women as well, defending this. And it makes sense for biracial women to do it because the new animation looks like them, right?
I just said earlier how you could do more detailed stuff on CGI movies, in this case, lighting and shading.
So, of course, you're going to see them say things like, oh, well, so what, she looks biracial. Biracial is still black. And why do you guys hate biracial women and all of this? When that's not even the point. The point is she didn't look biracial in her original animation. And I guarantee if she did, they most likely wouldn't darken her skin or, make her nose whiter or give her kinkier hair or darker hair.
Let's assume Disney did that. No doubt you will bash on them for making her too black, and you'll get triggered so hard, you can't win with this bitch!
And see, this is why when people say biracial women are dark-skinned women's biggest allies, I beg to differ, okay? Because anytime they benefit from whitewashing dark-skinned women in the media, or in this case, a dark-skinned female cartoon character, they defend the obvious. And then you have dark-skinned women who turn around and double down on it, and they defend them as well. So, when they say dark-skinned women don't defend them, I call BS on that as well, because we're the most supportive of biracial women than anyone in this society, outside of dark-skinned black men, obviously. But, we go to bat for them like no other. I mean, I saw a dark-skinned woman in the comment section. She was like, not every black person has dark skin and a wide nose and kinky hair. And I go to her Instagram and she's dark-skinned with a wider nose and probably has kinky hair under the weave. And I'm just like, really?
Yeah, really. Not every single black person will look like the ultimate blackie you visualize.
Really? But you look like that, though. I mean, it's just, black women are ridiculous.
That's racist!
It's like we will defend, we will coddle, we will defend the likeness of their image, even to our own detriment, even when it's the likeness of our image that's being whitewashed and erased and replaced. We will defend the likeness of their image and say, oh, it's no big deal. Just like, many of you guys did with Zoe Saldana when she portrayed Nina Simone. And now, with them whitewashing literally the only mainstream dark-skinned female princess. It's like, this is literally the only princess you have for you and your dark-skinned daughters your dark-skinned daughters especially to identify with. And you're actually defending them, changing her appearance to look more racially ambiguous. Like,
do you seriously believe that a little girl has the capability to draw the race card when there's something wrong in the movie or in any source of media? The answer? No! She's a child! Leave her alone and let her like what she likes!
Dark-skinned women, you are so backwards and you're so self-hating, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's really sickening and it's sad. It's sad, and it's like with the way y'all act, it's like you want to be replaced and whitewashed. And I mean, I guess it makes sense considering how much you idolize and deify mixed women, in their features and all that. And yeah, I get that a lot of, that has to do with black men elevating them as well and putting down dark-skinned women and black features in general. I get it, but I'm just saying, if you're not going to at least support the promotion of you and your daughter's image and stop supporting the corporations who whitewash and erase you, then what's the point of continuing to bring dark-skinned black daughters into the world?
Whoa! What?
So something you have a problem with that is fictional has you saying no more kids. Man, now I see why abortion is such a big issue.
Yeah, I hate when I talk like that, but it's like, what is the point if you're not going to defend the likeness of their image? What is the point if you're going to actively defend and support their erasure and contribute to their low self-esteem and inferiority complex?
What's the point of having a family if you're going to be so triggered over stuff that our kids will have no fucking clue what you're all pissed off about? Well, it looks like you're going to have a girl, Mrs. Hell no, get that rid of her until these big white corporations stop oppressing us with Disney films. I don't want her.
Like, black women, you are truly doing a disservice to your daughters by defending and supporting crap like this. It's really sad. It's really sad when you think about it and you draw it all the way out.
I really, really hope this idiot has no kids of her own. If so, I pity them.
And I just want to end by saying that it's really time for dark-skinned black women to stop supporting corporations like Pixar and Disney and stop accepting the crumbs that they give you and your daughters. Because it already took them forever to even give you one black princess. And they gave you one and now they're whitewashing her.
I was thinking about that. And the thing is, I really don't care.
And, if you're complaining about this, but still allowing your daughters to watch Disney movies and, not supporting the graphic designers that provide images of dark-skinned black women, in their graphic designs and their coloring books, they have Barbies now and so on. If you're not supporting those people, then all you're really doing right now is fake outraging.
These movies are strictly for fucking entertainment. It's meant for everyone. With great directing, animation, writing, casting, the last thing on their minds would be cherry-picking the tiniest, stupidest, not a goddamn big deal moments or details you have spotted. This video is just flat out, Whitey sucks, Whitey needs to stop bullshit. Especially on a movie where you see one character who's not even the main character!